What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to episode 15 of the playthrough series for the game Satisfactory. If you're just tuning in here, if you're new, there is an entire playlist that has all of the episodes for this playthrough series, so that will be linked in the description as well as in a card somewhere on the video. Check that out. And make sure to smash that like button for me if you enjoy the video, because it helps me out a lot, helps me grow my channel. And subscribe for all future content if you do really enjoy this episode. With that, let's recap where we left off the last video. We set up our lines here to be more efficient. So we've got 3 constructors paired up all into a single line, which is then split 2-way. We figured out that that was the best way to distribute the screws. You have 2 constructors on 2 assemblers on this side making rotors and 2 assemblers on that side making reinforced plates. And you can see we hit a bottleneck over there. Those assemblers are full now. We're not extracting the reinforced plates anywhere, so we should probably do that. We did add 2 more biomass burners, and so our power capacity is now pretty good. So we can go ahead and get to work. We did find that there was like a plate bottleneck. I don't know if that's still the case. I'm just going to collect these plates so that these things can keep producing. But if there is a plate bottleneck, then I did see that there's a way we can optimize the plate production downstairs, so we'll probably end up doing that at some point. But for now, let's collect our spoils. And really what we want to do is we want to make the more complicated parts. I'm just going to set up another assembler right here without hopefully falling off the edge. It's kind of dark, so I can't see where we're going. Let's see. So the smart plating combines the rotors and plates, and it's a 1-to-1. It uses 2 per minute. How quickly are these being produced? We're producing 4 rotors per minute. This uses 2 per minute. So one of these could potentially feed 2 assemblers. And how quickly are the reinforced plates being made? 5 per minute. So we don't need too many. Yeah, I mean, we're producing a good amount of parts here. Really what we need is to feed these screws in faster so that we can remove this bottleneck, but that's neither here nor there. We'll have to solve that with a more efficient way of distributing these screws. There's a bottleneck right here because you have 3 belts coming into one MK2 belt, which really can only merge 2 at a time, so it's not the most efficient way to split it, but I can't think of a better way right now. Let's just set up the assembler. We're gonna have to add more floor space here. It just never ends. It never ends. Unless we want to go a 3rd floor up. We could also do that. We could leave this space here for future expansion. And then take the more complicated parts to the 3rd floor. We could keep this floor for producing these less complicated parts. What does the modular frame require? Oh wow, that uses rods. Now how would we get the rods down there? We'd have to split this line again, which this one line is already split between 1, 2, 3, 4 machines. This line is split between 1, 2, 3, 4 machines as well. But we are producing rods faster than we can use them, so yeah, this only uses 20 per minute. So we can technically just split this rod line again. I don't think there's a problem with that. In fact, we already have the line here. That'll bring our extra rods when there's a bottleneck. And these rods could... The only problem is the rotors are on this side, the plates are on this side, so really we want the rods coming down this way. Which means we could split this line. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll do that. That sounds like a better idea. Because then we'll have the rods and plates on the same side. That sounds good to me. We'll have to build one of these little guys just to make it look clean. So let's split it. Bring this straight out. To about yay. Bring this straight down to about there. Curve that baby up. Bring this over. That's looking pretty clean. Okay, now we've got rods and 2 plates. We don't need it to be super exact right now. If we combine these two, that would be 10. That would be 10 reinforced plates per minute. This uses 3 per minute, so 2 of these could supply 3 assemblers. So we're gonna need a splitter. This is gonna look weird, but it works. They're all going to be modular frames. And these are going to require a merger. Merger to a splitter combo. Whoa, you can actually build it that close? Oh wow. And we are going to want an MK2 line there. Wait a minute. Did I do that right? Yes. Just not gonna look very pretty. Wait. Those are those are reinforced plates. I got confused for a second. Okay. Now this one is not going to be able to go over. So it kind of looks funny, but oh well. Now we need to hook all of these to power. I'm gonna move this to the end. And we definitely need more platform. Oh no! We've run out of room. Alright, we'll just do it here. Put it right here. Now we'll power these three. Let's just make sure we're not getting too close to the power limit. Oh no, we're good. We're real good. So let's go look at parts. So space elevator, maybe that's what goes on the third floor. Space elevator parts. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's what I'm thinking. We're going to the third floor. I do want to expand this a bit though. Not all the way down since the miner's there. But at least as far as we can. And we'll leave that there as is. We could actually just end it here and then create the assemblers for the space elevator down there. And just route the parts all the way out. Because the parts need to go out there anyway. So I think that might be like a better way of organizing it, just so it doesn't get too crowded up there. For example, lay one of these puppies here. It needs reinforced iron plates and rotors. And so now the rotors can be combined and fed all the way down. do that. Woohoo! That also need... Wait. But then why did I create the rod line? Oh yeah, that needs the rods. Oh, this doesn't need rods. I don't know what I was thinking. We need reinforced plates and rotors. So we're gonna have to borrow from these reinforced plates. Definitely not. Oh, we are accumulating them. So I think we're making more than we can use here. So yeah, it makes sense to split the line. Are all of these accumulating? Looks like they are. Or is that just because they were offline? Let's see, it uses... No, that's right. We do have an excess. We can have even more if we turn that middle one on. That could actually be the dedicated one for the space elevator. But we need more plates and more screws. Screws shouldn't be a problem. The plates are really what's bottlenecking us. It never ends. So we do need to optimize the plate situation. Let's drop down here. Ow. Okay. Did not expect to drop that far. Yeah, the plates are in dire need of being optimized. We need a 1-to-1 here with a constructor to smelter. So we're gonna remove all of this. And then, where's this pole coming from? We'll just leave that there for now. Let's see, I feel like we're gonna run out of space, but let's just try to get these to the very edge. Okay, if it hangs off a bit. Now we need to move that. Yeah, that's good. It's 4 to 4. Uh-oh. That's a little too tight. Let's see. Yeah, we're gonna have to move them up a bit. Okay, let's see if that's enough. No? What is it in... Oh. Okay, there we go. Okay. Plates. 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 And power. We need power. Oh wait, they're connected from... Oh, those are the smelters. Full route. this to the center here. And then have one for each pair. All right, now we just need to combine everything. So let's get one merge box for the output of this guy. Then maybe we route this to about yay there. Get another merger. There we go. So we had 2 constructors before, so we've now doubled the plate production. That's good. And let's just go see what that looks like upstairs now. Okay, got a steady flow of plates coming in. Very good, very good. Wait, why is this not producing? Oh my god. When did I change this? Shit, my bad. I was like, what? Make sure we didn't mess any of these up. These should all be... should all be those frames. Yeah, so we've got 3 modular frames. These should all be reinforced plates. Reinforced plate. Reinforced plate. That one's not set yet. Rotor. Oh no. Yeah, so we forgot to like reset it. Get rid of some of these rods if we can. What? I hope that's because I didn't fill the fuel up. I think we're actually hitting an upper limit on our on how much we can put on the power line, because we're just not going to be able to keep up with feeding this much fuel in, I think. Oh, it wasn't that. We actually hit... Wow. We actually hit the capacity limit. Oh, this one was running out. One of the ones that's overclocked. Okay, we're gonna solve this by overclocking. Should be good there. Really? That is a fat power spike. Jesus. That's interesting. I wonder why the power spike's so high. But yeah, there you go. We haven't even hooked up this assembler either. Can give this some product. Jesus. Well, I guess we're gonna use all of our power shards on the power system. Yeah, this is not sustainable. We're gonna burn through this fuel so fast. Okay, there it is. We need to go figure out that coal power ASAP, Rocky. This takes so long. I wanted to overclock this, but it's not happening. Okay, let's go get rid of our ingots. Dump some of our inventory so we have space. Oh, 1 second. Okay, we had a slight interruption, but we are back, and I want to go ahead and recap this episode because we were getting to the 30-minute mark. So I just want to wrap things up and save the rest for the next episode. But we were able to get these lines running, and we were able to split the screws into this 3-to-2 split that ended up working really well for us. So now we've got our 4 assemblers, 2 of them making reinforced plates and 2 of them making rotors, and that looks great. And then we also tapped an extra rod line here. Oh, I'm sorry, that's on the other side. There's an extra rod line going out to the edge there, and that's going all the way to that new row of assemblers that we created down there. And that's all 3 of those are currently making the, what are they called, the modular frames. So that required, I believe, rods and reinforced plates. So those 3 are producing modular frames. And what else did we do this episode? Oh yeah, we relayed out the iron plate line downstairs. So before we only had 2 constructors making iron plates, now we have 4. So we doubled our capacity there, and you can see the healthy lines up here are no longer the bottleneck. Before they were actually the bottleneck to those assemblers. Now they're running great. So that's going to do it for this episode. We also realized how unsustainable running this many machines is on the solid biofuel. And so we can't just keep adding these biomass burners, because we have to constantly go out and collect a ton of biomass to keep them up. So hopefully in the next episode, we'll start exploring coal power. And I'm really excited about that. I hope you are too. If you did enjoy this episode, make sure to smash that like button, because it does help me out a lot. And subscribe for all future episodes to this playthrough series. And I hope to see you in the next one. Peace.